This is a ballad that I wrote for Carl, who's being a mess. Okay. Carl, why are you being a mess? You're calling house meetings and you're just being like weird and what's happening? Like, what is this house drama? And okay, it was a ballad for Carl that I just wrote. Okay, so yeah, Big Brother Hometowns 9. I am excited, I guess, because it's already like starting. Yesterday I got added into 2 random group chats and I was like protesting, which, like, okay. Actually 3 random group chats. I've just been yeeted into group chats. Okay, I'll just roll with it.
So, this game just started maybe about 5 hours ago. I've already had conversations with 11 of the 15 other people.
So I'm going to get a little breakdown on what's happening with alliances right now with me. So first, day 0, we got in this random group alliance, I think it was made by Daniel S., called the Splendid Several. There's 8 of us in it. It's all the girls, and then it's both of the Daniels, and then Colin and Andrew. It's such a random pair. I mean, it could work if people are actually being loyal. Don't think some of them are, so that's fun. And then there's a lot of different like weird ones off. Like Andrew tried to message like the 5 of us in a different message, and that's happening right now. And then we still have the girls group going on, and I feel like we could go really far if we can just keep the girls around. That would be nice. So we'll see.
I'm guessing by now you guys, the diary room, know that this is a wild group. Day 0 was crazy. There's a lot of big personalities in the house. But you know that by now if you've been seeing people's confessionals. So first I'm going to talk about my game, and then I'll talk about other people. So I feel like I'm playing pretty good. I've like gotten to talk to pretty much everyone in the house. So I feel really good about that. I've like made nice with everyone. The people I'm talking to the most are Dina. I feel really good about Dina, so hopefully she says the same about me. If not, that's embarrassing. But I feel great about Dina and Mitchell. I feel like Mitchell and I don't want to like say this to him just yet, but I feel like we could make a final 2 alliance. Oh, is that crazy to say already? But I feel like that could be a really good move for us to align together like secretly, and then us kind of both go and play our own game. Because then we can just kind of keep each other safe, especially if we're like playing different sides of the house, you know? So I feel really, really good about that.
At this point in the game, I'm going to be honest, I kind of feel like I'm on the outs because I'm not a part of any big groups. You know, I haven't been invited to any group chats, which is kind of lame, but it is what it is. But I feel really, really great with Kieran. I've made such a great connection with her. We've had some really good conversations, and I trust her with everything, which is weird because it's only been like 24 hours. But I feel really good about her. So her and I think are going to try to work together. She's got one side of the house. I'm kind of working with other people, basically just talking about what TV shows we like. But I'm hoping that we can, you know, kind of scheme together and navigate this game together as allies, because, you know, in this game, numbers are everything. And I'm really hoping that from now until the end that she's a number I can count on.
So we finally had a forced HOH competition today. This week we had to switch off. Someone was safe, then they got to pick somebody who has the plague, and then they had to pick somebody who's safe. So basically half the cast ended up eligible. The other half were not eligible to be put on the block.
Well, I'm here at work. I got my mask on. I don't know how Kaylee is going to give me the plague. I mean, I'm wearing the mask. How does that happen? I don't know. You know, very stressed. Obviously, I'm not safe for the week. So I'm very, very nervous. I don't want to be that guy to be the first one out. So hopefully I don't get picked to go home this week. I picked Kieran to be safe. So hopefully that'll spiral to something good, good for me. So, all right, guys, catch you later.
It's been already a crazy morning, and it's only been like 2 or 3 hours since I woke up. It's crazy. Dina, for some reason, thought it was a smart choice to plague me first out of everybody in the cast. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Huh?
Well, this is my first diary room session. Day 0 was chattier than I expected. Everybody seemed much friendly. It was a couple of people that I didn't get to talk to, like Dina, who was the first safety person, so I was really scared, but I quickly put in some social work and got her to not put me in, and she went and put up somebody that I'm working with already, so that was a great play, because then he turned around and gave me safety, and I really needed that because I'm a returner and I didn't know how these people will react to that. So yeah, it's a great start. I'm ready.
So I wake up today to the HOH comp called The Plague. I'm already not a fan of it just because I can immediately tell you need connections everywhere to ensure your safety. And I don't feel like I have those yet, but I'm also not sure if anybody really has these. So, but really coming in, I'm like, all right, I think Dina, possibly Aaron, maybe Daniel Kennedy, if they're given the plague and they have to give out safety, I feel pretty confident that they'll pick me. So, wouldn't you have it, Dina gets picked first to get safety by random draw. 1 in 16 chance. Thanks, Josh. So already I'm like, well, fuck, this is not going great. And then she gives the plague to Aaron, and I'm feeling, okay, Aaron might pick me to get safety. I might be okay, work top 15. And then he picks Shane. What? Huh? Then he has the audacity of messaging me going, hey, I don't want to reveal our alliance this early, it's day 1. No, you save me. You save me. Half of the house is unsafe. So of 8 people, if both of us are unsafe, that is 25% chance one of us goes home. Are you good? What do you mean don't reveal our alliance? No, fucking save me. Ridiculous. So I'm already annoyed at that. And as it keeps going down and down, I'm like, okay, maybe Daniel Kennedy, I don't know, someone. And then it gets to Kieran, who I talked a decent amount with on day 0. And I'm like, okay, Kieran won't pick me to get the plague. I'm just like the king of wrong today. Kieran then picks me to get the plague. Okay, girl. And then she has the audacity to message me after she gives me the plague going, I want to tell you in advance, I'm sorry. Girl, 1, fuck you, it wasn't in advance. 2, fuck you. 3, you're clearly talking to everybody in the house because there were like 9 or 8 people you could have chosen from. I'm pretty sure there was 9 people she could have chosen from, and she chose me. So clearly, and she talked to me. Clearly you're talking to the other 8 people more than me. So go fuck yourself. Once I say this week, you are absolutely going home in 15th place, and I hope it looks really cute as I see your picture blacked out because you pissed me off. Bye. Goodbye.
So I wake up from a really nice night of sleeping, and all of a sudden there's a plague going on, and I already got worried about coronavirus around here, and now there's a plague in the Big Brother house, and everyone's safe, and then people are getting infected, and I'm like, I already have to wash my hands 30 times a day. I'm not trying to get this plague either. So I start trying to scramble, and because I'm already late to the party, I slept in, sorry, whatever. And so I'm scrambling, and I thought I had an ally in Pietro, but he gave it to Slade, which is fine because I like Slade. So then I had to keep scrambling, and thank the Lord above that Daniel motherfreaking Sanchez came in clutch and gave your boy safety. I ain't gotta worry about cleaning my hands. I ain't gotta worry about no damn mask. Your boy's immune. And that's all I care about right now.
If one more fucking bitch tells me that they are saving people that they're not close with, I'ma beat their ass! You guys are saving your friends, duh! But I'm over here just still not plagued, but I'm not cured. Oh!
Winning today's first HOH of Big Brother Hometown Design. Congratulations, Colin. Colin, you are the head of household.
Unfortunately, I got the plague, so I was eligible to be on the block. But as a number 3 position, there's only 2 people left after me. I was able to decide who the HOH was between Colin and Edward. I think it put me in a good spot because I did trust Colin and Edward a lot. I didn't think either of them would put me on the block. At the end of the day, I had more conversations with Colin, so I ended up making Colin the HOH, and hopefully that won me some brownie points with him.
So, Colin was the guy I was originally paired with. We formed, like, that final 2 kind of thing at, like, from the get-go from day 0. And then today, you just kind of see him all over the place, and I think he's, like, paired up with Carl. I swear he is. If I am wrong, I will apologize to both of them, but nah, screw that. They're together, and, Carl.
Okay, so the first HOH competition is over. Colin won, which I'm happy about, because me and him were talking that whole time where if, like, one of us got the plague, we would save the other one. So, I'm hopeful with that. But in the list of people who have the plague and eligible in the pool of nominees are Aaron, Andrew, Carl, Daniel S., myself, Matt, Pietro, and Rachel.
I'm HOH. Oh my god. Yeah, so I kind of worked pretty hard socially to get this HOH show. I'm happy I did. Going into it, wasn't sure if I wanted it, but when the numbers started dwindling, I was like, okay, let me secure myself, and along with this HOH, try to build some groups and some bonds, and that's really what I'm doing right now. With this HOH, I've gotten closer to Ed or Edward. I don't know what he goes by, but it's helped me get closer with him. And then along with it, I've built a relationship / deal with Pietro. I still have my alliance, the Several Splendid or something like that, the one that Daniel S. threw together. I really don't like the alliance. I really don't trust it. There's very few people in that alliance I really want to work with long term. Person in there I trust the most is Daniel K. I really do like Daniel K. I kind of consider Daniel K. my number 1 right now. Me and Rachel have a final 2. She just kind of threw it to me. I was like, okay, sure, I'll take it. Like, this is the easiest start I've had to a game in a long time as far as social stuff goes. People have just been offering me stuff left and right, kind of just taking it and see where it goes.
Okay, I'm here for my first confessional. I'll just go back to the beginning. Right when the cast was announced, I recognized Aaron from a Survivor game I played with, and we didn't work together, but in that game, he took to the final 3 the one person who was playing the best game and was for sure going to win, and he was literally dragged by the entire jury. Like, everyone in the jury completely hated him but me. I was the only one who was like willing to let him talk at Final Tribal Council. So I thought we had like a really good relationship from that game, and when I saw him I was like, okay, he's someone that will want to work with me. So I was kind of happy when I saw him, and everyone else, I was kind of very intimidated by the other people. They all seem to know what they're doing, so I'm scared of them all. But I feel like I'll slowly get my place in here. So yeah, like my time to shine will come. So I'm just digging myself in a hole and trying to hide from everyone just to survive this first week. And yeah, I'm trying, and I'm positive that I'll make it through. And I really wanted to get a group going with Colin and Slade, especially like after I did what they wanted. But literally from the minute I gave my safety to Slade and I was not useful anymore, I was ignored the entire day. Like, Colin didn't even talk to me about the nomination. And I was like, okay, like 1 minute ago when I had a power to give someone safety, you wanted to get a group going with me, and now you don't even want to talk game with me. That was annoying, but as I said, I'm vulnerable. I have to kiss everyone's butt, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay guys, what's up? For those of you who don't know, I hope you know who I am by now, but I'm Colin and I'm the first HOH winner. As a winner of HOH, it is my responsibility to nominate 2 houseguests for eviction, and I've been going back and forth on this all day trying to decide, but I finally come to my decision and I'm just gonna roll with it. My decision's pretty much based off of people who haven't talked to me that much, or if we have talked, it hasn't led into much. So my first nominee is going to be Matt. Matt, we've talked a little bit. We've talked a lot about The Office. I do love The Office, but it hasn't led into much, I feel like. So with that, you are my first nominee. And my second nominee is going to be Aaron. Aaron, we've talked a bit more than me and Matt have compared to you and me, but I feel like when we talk, it doesn't go anywhere. And I just don't know how that's going to affect us down the line. So that's what led to your nominee. I wish you both the best of luck in the Power Veto competition, and let's see where it goes from here.
I'm honestly not shocked I got up for nomination. I tried everything with him, and what he says in his nomination video makes no sense. Because we were talking about it just all fine and dandy, and it's like, really? Really? Like, I tried to make good with you, and you nominate me the first fucking week? Like, what? Like, come on, Colin. Work with me. But no. I am on the block.
Nominations came out. I'm not on the block, which, is the ultimate goal in this game. You always have to be worried about a backdoor plot, but right now, at least for this week, I'm feeling pretty safe.
So, Colin just did his nominations, and I am not one of them, and I am very grateful. Colin seems like a fucking solid dude, bro. Like, I think this is gonna be my guy. He told me he has no plans on backdooring me. He told me about this 8-person alliance, which he had no reason to do, and like, I got mad respect for the guy.
Oh, Colin is in so much trouble. He pissed off Carl somehow. I don't know how. He probably told Carl that he wasn't going to nominate somebody, and then he did, and now Carl's all very pissed, and he's threatening to call him a liar on the main chat, and everybody's responding with popcorn gifts, and it's a party in there. Oh, God. Oh, man, we're talking in this Splendid about, did we make him nominate the wrong people? He's got Aaron and he's got Matt, and we're wondering if maybe Carl should have been in there instead, because Carl is scary now, and, Oh, God, I can't even. It's day one. It's day one. I told you. What did I tell you in the intro? There was going to be drama. There was going to be a blow-up. He wasn't even nominated. He's not even getting evicted. Well, we don't know. If somebody wins the veto, he's probably going to put up Carl instead. I have no idea. Oh, my God, this is so entertaining. And I'm loving every minute of it.
Oof, geez, I am not camera ready. So I want to apologize for my appearance already. Was not prepared to get on video. It has come to my attention that I yelled at Kieran in our DM with the hosts. So I'm not sure who's spreading this information, if it is someone coming up with it on their own or if it is Kieran. I don't know, but I'm here to nip that in the bud real quick. What happened was, when Kieran was announced to have safety in the competition, I messaged her, hey, congrats on safety, red heart. she is one of the few people I talked to on day 0 for an extended period of time, so I was legitimately happy for her. Then it was announced that she gave me the plague. I was a little shocked by that, not gonna lie. After it was announced that she had given me the plague, she messaged me and said, hey, want to say I'm sorry in advance, friend. And then she sent like 4 facepalm emojis and an upside down smiley face. I responded back, sure, in all lowercase, and I left the group chat with me, her, and the hosts. There's no yelling. Just me not having time for fake apologies. If that makes me a yeller, or makes me someone who over-exaggerated, go for it. But if you specifically, 1, won't tell me in advance, 2, give me a fake apology, and 3, expect me to stay in a group chat with you, I think you're a little crazy. You had 8 other people to choose between, so unless you're talking to all the other 8 other people and you like me the least, go for it. That's fine. Own your decision. But whoever is coming around, and maybe it's something you said that made people think I yelled at you, the one thing that is true is I left the group chat. I never once yelled at her. So let's not spread that one bit. Not here for slander, here to play a fun game, and I'm here to take Kieran out in 15th place. All right, that's all I have to say. Have a good night.
Oh my god, okay. He wasn't mad at Colin. He was mad at Kieran. So during the plague, Kieran plagued him and, plagued Carl, rather, and, Carl is very astoundingly butthurt about it. And so he left this, chat with her, and then, I don't know, somehow it got back to him that he yelled at Kieran, and I hadn't heard that. I heard that he kind of just like put her on blast in the main chat, which he kind of did. He was a little, but it overall wasn't too bad. It was just a little snippy. And, then he posted this video clarifying it to put to rest this slander. And, oh my god. God. Day 1, people. Day 1. Colin nominated the wrong people. He nominated the wrong people. He should have nominated Carl. Oh, this is beautiful.
Well, I'm sure you've heard about all the crap that has happened. So here's my hot take on it. I don't know how much you've heard, so I'll just fill you in. Basically, right after I plagued Carl, Colin came to me and was like, hey, he's pissed, just so you know. So I was like, oh, better lay low. Like, if someone's pissed at me, I probably shouldn't, like, bash them or it'll get back to them. So I did that, but apparently it didn't work because I did not say anything about Carl to anyone, and then all of a sudden Carl freaked out because apparently it was going around that he left our chat and he yelled at me and this whole thing. So all I'm gonna say is I said some stuff in the girls group chat only that all of a sudden everyone in the house knew about. And I said this before and I'll say it again, I think Rachel's a snake. So I'm still trying to figure out my strategy from here. I feel like I diffused the situation a bit. But basically Rachel all day, and I just said this to my husband too before all this stuff went crazy, but all day Rachel has been like saying junk about Carl, almost excessively, that it felt like she was trying to get me to say something, but I had a plan that I wasn't going to, so I didn't. So yeah, that's my take on it. I think Rachel was the one who got me into this mess. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to like get her out of the freaking game. But unfortunately she's in the chat with the girls, so I guess I'll just like lay low for a while. So much for not putting a target on my back, but day 1, man, it'll get you. Also, now I'm just really frustrated because I felt like I was gunning to win until Carl sent that video to the group, so bye, Carl.
Yo, what the actual fuck is going on? I have no idea what this argument is about. All I know is about the fucking HOH challenge and something about somebody picking somebody and they thought that they were closer, that that person gave somebody the plague. Listen, I like Carl, so I'm hoping this don't fuck the boy over, but yo, this shit is crazy. Thank you for casting me with these fucking insane people.
Hey, today was actually a great day. We had a little bit of drama, which was unexpected to me. Supposedly, Carl yelled at Kieran privately. That's what the rumor was going around. Like, he yelled at her and, like, pissed her off or something. But, anyways, he came into the main chat, like, house meeting. And one thing I've always learned, like, you don't call a house meeting if, well, not even just a house meeting, you don't confront if you're not going to go all the way out with it. Like, he started but didn't finish, so I don't know who he was trying to call out, but he didn't put himself in a good light to me. So yeah, if he was on the block, like, I think he would be going home, but I talked to Colin, and Colin was scared that he would get called out by Carl, so he was scared to put...
So right now, I'm making this right after Carl just blew up in the house chat for some reason. I don't know what's happening with that guy, but, like, he's just creating drama, and, like, honestly, I feel like drama is fun when it's not, like, about me. Although, I do like making things about me. So my problem tends to be that I want to be in control of everything, and I want to know what's happening, and I want to get my way. And that has been my problem in games for, like, ever since I became good at them. So the real test is me just taking a back seat, not making waves. And that's saying something, because I have a big personality, and sooner or later, people are going to get mad at me. But that can be later.